name is David Riddle, and I am a character artist here.
My name is Rashad Fox, and I'm a character artist on the Smite team.
My name is Ben Knapp, and I am a senior character artist at Hi-Rez.
I went to school for a while. I had a few internships, did a little bit of side work, and then I got an internship here at Hi-Rez, and I've been working with the company ever since.
I got my start after I graduated. It took about 6 months for me to get contacted by a studio. It was Tripwire Interactive. It's another studio here in Georgia. They offered me a job after I did an art test. So it was a good start. It's a good studio, and yeah.
Had about a year where I had no job for a while, and I actually kept doing and redoing my portfolio, and it got to a point where I was probably redoing it every month, and I would get like 2 or 3 characters done, and eventually I found somebody that went to SCAD that was here, and I contacted him, and he forwarded my stuff to Jerry, and then I got a call. So that was how I got in.
You have to be passionate about this kind of thing 100%. Like, you can't go into, like, if you go to school for this kind of stuff, what you do for your homework is like entry level. That's the base. What you need to be doing is like when you're at home after classes, you need to be like studying all the things that they don't teach you in class.
Always have your best work presented on your portfolio. If you have a dozen pieces that are just mediocre and one really good one, we're not really going to be, we'll take into account that good one, but those mediocre ones like kind of draw into question, like, well, what is your style? Like, what is it that you can bring to the table?
It's tough training somebody, because like if they're not hungry enough to get there, it's like really hard to get them to that, like, wanting it. Like, you have to want it, and I can't teach somebody how to want it. Like, you gotta every day just be like, man, this is awesome. And so like all of these guys here, like, everybody is so super excited to come to work, and it's just, you can feel that. And I guess maybe that's like the main thing, is just like somebody that's really geared up for it.
How they present their work, how professional it looks, and like when we get to the interview process, if it gets to there, like how they present themselves and how they present their work.
This kind of like career is like a lifestyle more than it's like anything else. I do this job because this is what I was made to do. I do this outside of work. If someone comes in here and they're not hungry enough, it doesn't matter how good they are. At some point, they're not going to be able to be up to snuff in my eyes, because like they might not like be passionate enough to work outside of work with a tight deadline. They won't want to progress themselves as artists. Like, artists get good, they get good because of hours. You don't get good just because you read something or watch something. You get good because you put in the time, and you get that by being passionate and hungry.